Now this is a promotional shoot for Millard Caravans, but I've taken the opportunity to come down here for the Tow and Tell podcast to find out more about what they're going to be having at the Sydney show on the Millard stand.
Max, you're here. Wife's away for 5 minutes. Come inside. The champagne's for her, not you. Come in here and we'll talk about caravans. Sorry, mate.
No champagne. It's probably a good thing since I'm working. So Steve, this is an Mflow caravan. It's what, 18 foot 5 inches, right?
Correct. So this is what we would call our largest single axle. And being the Mflow, that's our entry model to the start of what Millard now has. So Millard for the last couple of years have been getting as much information from their customers. And now we supply 4 variants of every of the models that we do. So by consultation with the customer, we want to know how you're going to use it, where are you going to go, what are you going to do? And then those 4 variants, we know which one's then going to suit how they use their van.
So that's a really efficient way of doing it, isn't it? So when I stepped inside this caravan though, Steve, the first thing I thought was, my goodness, this feels really homey.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time. So Millard as a company is their owner, or their mother company is a huge furniture manufacturing company that fits out apartments, Meriton hotels, things like that. So the furniture you see around you is made in that factory to go into the caravans. But you'll also see there's things like it's all furniture hinges, it's no silicone throughout. So when people typically come in and start to look and touch and feel, they can't help but not notice that there's something different. And even simple things. We do use cloth as an alternative. Yes, you can have your leatherette, but the cloth has a very good feel about it.
It's really quite warm. It'd be great in winter, wouldn't it? And when I look at the cabinetry, to your point, it looks very square. It looks really nicely finished off.
Oh, it is. And using, again, furniture hinges, large furniture hinges instead of things like the little caravan hinges makes a huge difference. There's no need suddenly to have a piano hinge when you've got those sorts of hinges. So it's all squared. Every single Millard has little things like a pull-out drawer with rubbish bins built into it, storage under the sink for your washing up, scrubbing brushes and cloths and things, so it doesn't get lost underneath the cabinet. And that then flows through to everything else, like the cabinets around the fridge, the cabinets around the washing machine, in the bathroom as well. It's always at that high level.
Now, this is a touring van, isn't it?
Correct. So the Mflow is what we call a touring van, but even on the basic Mflow, if you look underneath, everything is protected. So all the pipes are protected, they're sheathed off, even on our base model. And that's something that normally you'll go to other brands and you'll actually see that on their much higher off-road van.
This is a man talking straight to my heart. I always want to see the underside of a caravan properly protected, because even if you're on a bitumen highway somewhere, you know, you can get stuff being flicked up and breaking things.
Absolutely. Well, when you have a look underneath, the biggest change we've made this year for 2025, it is now a single piece composite honeycomb floor from start to finish. So that is the basis that every Millard is made on. And that is something that we're even being surprised now that a $150,000 caravan does not give you that as a standard thing. It's an option, and you're building that on top of your aluminium walls, the composite single piece sandwich roof, which really does set Millard apart.
Now, as standard, what do we have in terms of our 12-volt system?
Yeah, so the battery system on our Mflow runs through, so from the top down, so we have 400 watts of solar going into a projector management system. The battery is 120 amp hour lithium. So from even the basic point of view, if you went back 5 years and you had an AGM, that 120 is the equivalent to almost 200 amps of AGM battery power.
Well, particularly because you can discharge that battery, you know, almost to 0% capacity.
Correct. And top it up as quickly as you can.
Right.
And it has recycle charging of, we don't know yet because nobody's complained. So thousands of recharges.
So that says something about your customer service and all of the rest. If you've not getting any complaints from your customers, they're all very, very happy.
It's a good thing. So it really is. Yeah. So, and then each model, the next model up from what we call our Mflow is our X Rider, which then doubles that battery power. So for the people that want to camp on the side of a river, it has independent suspension, standard, off-road hitch, a few extra luxury items like an upgraded air conditioner and a diesel heater. But also the battery system then is 240 amp hours So we double that up because we know they might need to stay out there a little bit longer.
I like the layout too. Everything feels really well balanced.
Yeah, we've spent too much time on that. 16 versions of van. So there's 16 options and we cover everything. So as you go up the range, we go from center door to rear door to center door to rear door. So you've got that choice. A lot of brands on the market have just neglected the center door option, which gives you a better ball weight ability to balance. It also gives you a much bigger kitchen. We concentrate on that. So we make sure that every customer is looked after no matter what their needs.
Now, you're going to be at the Sydney show. This van's going to be on display, but I'm told you're going to have, what, 12 vans?
12 vans. So we want to be able to give everybody the opportunity. And look, yes, we work for Millard, but you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't compare. At least have a look at the Millard to whatever else you're looking at. Doesn't matter if it's a higher priced or a lower priced van. The way the Millard sets out with their entry model to their top of the range breakaway, we're talking about 16 models times 4 with the variants that you can get them in. And we're ranging basically from price just under $80,000 up into $160,000, looking after everybody.
So there's heaps going on with Millard. If you're going to the Sydney show, you've really got to check them out because Millard's doing some very interesting things with their caravans, particularly this year for 2025. Steve, I wish you all the best, mate. I think it's going to be a cracker.
Oh, we're looking forward to it. We really are. And thank you. The bacon and eggs are on soon, but no champagne for you.